never thought it would end like this. Just leave already. I can't believe they did this to her.
What would you do if the person who destroyed your life did it to hide their own secret? Because that's exactly what happened to Emily Carter. And this wasn't just about losing a job, it was about being silenced. Emily wasn't just a good employee, she was the one who noticed things others ignored. And one late evening, while reviewing company records, she saw something she wasn't supposed to see. Small transfers, hidden patterns, money quietly moving into accounts that didn't belong to the company. And every trail led to one man, her boss, Daniel Brooks. She didn't confront him, not yet, but somehow he knew. And just days after she privately informed HR that she was pregnant, everything changed. The meeting came quickly, too quickly. His voice calm but distant as he said, "We have to let you go," using her pregnancy as the perfect cover, a clean excuse, something no one would question deeply. And in that moment, Emily understood. This wasn't just unfair, it was planned. She walked out in silence, carrying more than just her belongings. She carried fear, confusion, and a truth she couldn't prove. And that's where her real battle began. Life hit her hard after that. Bills piled up, calls went unanswered. As a single mother with no support, she reached a point where even survival felt uncertain. And some nights, she stared at the ceiling, wondering if she had already lost everything. But one place she couldn't avoid was the hospital. Routine checkups, quiet waiting rooms, long hours alone with her thoughts. Until one day, someone noticed. Dr. Michael Grant didn't just see a patient. He saw someone holding herself together by a thread. He listened, he asked questions, and slowly, he understood. No judgment, no pity, just presence. And when she finally opened up, when the truth came out in pieces, he didn't give empty comfort. He gave her something far more powerful, a chance. Small financial help, simple advice, a push toward real estate, something she had never imagined for herself. At first, it felt impossible. She doubted herself constantly, failed quietly, cried when no one could hear. But she didn't stop, because for the first time, someone believed in her when she couldn't believe in herself. Months turned into years, and slowly, painfully, she built something real. One deal, then another, then something bigger, until survival turned into stability, and stability turned into power. But on the other side, Daniel Brooks' life was collapsing. The same man who once controlled everything began losing it piece by piece. Bad decisions, pressure, hidden secrets catching up. And then came the final blow. His son got involved in a serious police case, dragging the family into chaos and forcing Daniel to sell property after property just to stay afloat. His world, once secure, became unstable, uncertain, and then came the moment he never saw coming. His last remaining asset, his home, was at risk. The mortgage had defaulted. The bank was preparing to take it. He had no options left, no one left to call. But somewhere in the process, something changed. The mortgage wasn't taken by the bank. It was acquired, quietly, legally, completely, and no one told him who. Not yet. Days passed. The pressure grew. Then one afternoon, there was a knock on his door. He opened it, tired, worn down, barely holding himself together. And when he looked up, his breath caught. Emily, standing there, calm, composed, untouchable. For a second, he couldn't speak, couldn't process it. "Emily?" he whispered, as if saying her name might change what he was seeing. She didn't step forward, didn't smile, didn't show anger, just held his gaze and said quietly, "I'm here about the house." Confusion flickered across his face. Then realization hit, hard. The silence that followed was heavier than any words he could have said. He started, but couldn't finish. She nodded once. That was all it took. In that moment, everything collapsed inside him. Not the house, not the money, but the truth. The woman he once erased now owned the roof over his head. And here's the twist: she didn't come to take it from him. She came to face him. He broke completely, apologizing, begging, trying to explain the fear, the pressure, the mistakes, but none of it could change what had already been done. Emily listened, not because she needed closure, but because she had already found it. And just when it felt like that moment couldn't go any deeper, life took another turn. Daniel's health gave in under the weight of everything: stress, regret, guilt, and he was rushed to the hospital. And the doctor assigned to his case was Dr. Michael Grant, the same man who once helped Emily survive, now standing over the man who tried to destroy her. And when Daniel saw them both in the same room, it broke him in a way nothing else had. Not because of revenge, but because of realization. Emily didn't raise her voice, didn't remind him of the past. She simply looked at him, calm and steady, and said, "I hope you become a better man, even if it's too late for me to see it." Then she turned and walked away, leaving him with the one thing he could never escape: his own choices. Because the truth is, life doesn't always punish people the way we expect, but it always collects its debt. So if you've ever been ignored, pushed aside, or treated unfairly, don't rush to fight back. Build yourself. Grow in silence. Because one day, life will bring everything full circle. And when it does, make sure you're the one standing, not begging. If this story touched you, if you believe in quiet strength and real growth, subscribe to Silent Revenge. Because here, silence isn't weakness, it's power.